Is Kathy Hilton feuding with Sutton Stracke? What is happening with Denise Richards? Is Crystal Minkoff returning? Did I go to Kathy Hilton's PJ party? This and much more. Welcome to Pop Smash. Hello, everybody, troop. Welcome back. I'm your host, Andy Shademan, and guys, I am still in Cloud 9. This is going to be a special edition of Pop Smash because I am gonna give you all the insight from Kathy Hilton's PJ party. Yes, I was invited. I haven't gone through like some of these before, but I was invited again this year, and it was very special because it was Kathy Hilton's collaborations with QVC, and I don't know how many brands were in there. It was insane, and I know that you guys want to know everything that went down. Okay, before we start, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome to the BEVERLY Troop, where I keep it real and I spill all the tea. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are here from my old YouTube channel, welcome home, where the really juicy stuff are now. Guys, again, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and do all the good stuff. All right, guys. So, Kathy Hilton is definitely the queen of Christmas. I know when Christmas is around, we're all thinking about Mariah Carey, and all I want for Christmas is you, and like we are going crazy with all of that. But when you are part of the Bravoverse, which is getting bigger and bigger and extending more and more, you know that our queen of Christmas is Miss Kathy Hilton. She knows how to do Christmas all the way from the entrance to like every single corner of her house, and now she is partnering up with QVC, and she's doing all of these amazing things. She's definitely Mama Claus or Mrs. Clausen, and like it's such it's such a beautiful event. I have been through some of her other PJ parties in the past, but I think this one was very special. It was very nice. It was huge, I have to say. I mean, in comparison to like the other parties that I have been before, this one was insanely huge. Every single corner of Kathy Hilton's house, like, was filled with brands. Okay. Now, what makes this very special is that this is an exclusive party. This is not for everyone. You have to be like invited and all of that. So you get to see a lot of people. Talk a lot. And like maybe spill some tea. Maybe debunk some rumors here and there. And you know that I'm all about that, of course. Um, Stay tuned because I think at the end of this, like the recap, I'm gonna put like all the clips from Kathy Hilton's, party in itself, and you do not want to miss all of that. Is going to be at the end of this video. What can I tell you about last night? Look, we have been preparing for this party probably like a month ago that they send the invitations, and it's gonna be good. You know that you're gonna go like you're gonna leave that house with a lot of gifts. Like I remember the first time that I got invited. This was like 3 years ago, probably, and at the entrance they will give you these huge bags, like kind of like those grocery bags, but like this was this huge bag. I think it has a special name, but I don't know in English. Latino moment, guys. But it's this like it was this huge bag, and then you go into like stations. It's like inside of her house, which is huge. Um, there are like stations, with like all the brands, that are collaborating with her, and they just give you free stuff. They're there to promote their things. And at that time I was like, oh wow, like this was like a lot. Like I was like, oh my god, this. I mean, Kathy's so generous. All of this is so generous. All these brands, this is insane, girl. This year, this year, Kathy said like, hold my beer because this is going to be like Santa Claus level. Let me see if I can show you. I will have to move the whole camera, but I mean, look at this thing. All of that bag is full of gifts, guys. Like full of actual gifts that they just gave us last night. I'm gonna be doing another video, which is going to be like an unpacking of like all of the brands because I want to give a shout out to every single one of the brands. This is a big deal for them. This is not only huge brands. These are very like there are family owned brands. There are small businesses. Uh, there is everything here. So I want to give a special shout out to all of the brands. So I'm gonna be doing a whole other video, like a whole, of all of the things that we got from yesterday, from last night. So they gave us like this huge bag, at the entrance, and then you just start like going around. And girl, I don't know if it was because it was with QVC, but like the amount of brands that went there, it was crazy. Now, it's important to mention that not all of the brands that were present at her party were related to QVC. There were also like a lot of like independent brands, and like again, I think one of the things that I love about Kathy is that she loved to like give an opportunity to like absolutely everyone, and I think it's such a beautiful thing to watch, to be honest with you. I went in there and I was ready to see who was around. Immediately after I get in there, I saw Heather Dubrow, Denise Richards, Camille Grammer, Faye Resnick, all of that. It was a PJ party, so they ask for your like size and everything in advance. So when you get there, your PJ is ready, like right there for you. So they give you the PJ, which was given by Print Fresh. Okay, this is the PJ. I'm going to be showing it more in my other video. I just want to show you very quickly, guys, that this is literally Kathy Hilton's house as a print on the PJ. Like this is insane. Okay. So what is important, because this party was, also with Print Fresh, is that all the money that they got from these kind of PJs that are gonna be sold also online, all of those are gonna be benefiting Joggy's House and Camp Cooker Rescue. Also, Kathy asked us to bring toys, to bring unwrapped toys, because she's also, doing, a charity event for the kids with all of the toys. And I think that is amazing. This literally show you that Kathy's always thinking about everyone. And I think this is such a beautiful thing because there are so many kids out there, that don't get to have the same Christmas that a lot of us actually have. I'm gonna be doing also like an official announcement, probably in the next couple of days. Last year we did with my husband also a toy drive, which we did an Amazon wish list, and all of you were amazing, and all of you send us like all of your toys, and then we take the toys to different foundations as well. You know, so yeah, stay tuned definitely for that. So, anyways, they gave us the PJs. We got changed, and then you just go there and you start walking with your little car, because so this bag is like a little car. It has like wheels, and everything. So, and then you basically start just walking around. You know, I'm gonna try to take you like what I remember in my head. There was a lot of like food and alcohol. We have Kathy Hilton's, she has this huge vending machine which is full of like champagne. So that's always very fun. That's like a must do when you go to Kathy's place. And we just started walking around. Kathy arrived. I have to tell you guys, this was like a private event, but it was like so many people. And at the end of the day, every single person wants a picture with Kathy. It's insane. Like The way these people are so hungry for a picture with Kathy, I'm like, are you guys like okay? I mean, sometimes I'm like, because look, some people are very good friends with Kathy, and like that's what you do, that's this social, work and wherever, you want the pictures, you want to have your Getty picture if they're gonna be there, you want to be like in the official, article, and all of that. But I was just watching a Kathy and being just a champion, and just like every single person, like there, like picture, picture, picture. People were like grabbing her and like trying to talk to her and like trying to like talk about whatever product or shit or thing that they have going on, and I felt like I wanted to hug Kathy. I was like, can you just like relax for 5 seconds? Like it was like so much because I don't know if you know this, but Kathy has been traveling around. Of course, she literally works like more than full time, right? So I was like, oh my god, all of these people, and they grab her. It's just like go here, go there, go here, go there, and then because of the brand, she has to go to every single brand and take pictures with everything and everyone. And I was like, this is exhausting. The amount of like things that she has to do. I have to give her so much compliment because I'm like, this is so overwhelming. Like to me, just looking at her, I mean, she's such a pro because it is honestly way too much. I'm like, I have no idea what is all of this. Like this is I just don't get it, right? So she was there. We say a quick hello, but I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to like really throw myself into the whole picture thing. I always tell her like, go do your thing. I understand. We definitely will talk later. Which we usually do. And it's just like go do your thing because you are so busy with everyone throwing themselves at you that I just don't like. And I have never been that kind of person. Like even with like big celebrities that I get to know, they're like, I'm never like, oh my god, can I get a picture with you? Like, oh my god, I just don't see the point. So, anyways, we just went in there and we just started like walking around. I'm gonna give you like all the tea, okay? So, of what went down. The first person related to us that we actually, love here that we saw was Miss Heather Dubrow, okay? And if you have been following me for a while, you always know. I mean, I told you what happened the last time that I saw Heather Dubrow, right? Which was at the DirecTV party last year, right? And how I felt that she was very like not mean or anything. Like, it was just like she was there, I was here, like. But since then, we have actually have some conversations here and there. And I saw her and I was wondering like, oh my god, is this like are we actually gonna like really like talk? Or even is she even gonna say hello? And I'm glad to announce that Miss Heather Dubrow say hello to me. I know, guys. So she basically came here. I mean, she was like in front of me, So she was like, "Oh my god, hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Hi, how's it going?" She was looking beautiful. She was looking great, and she says something like, "You look so handsome," something like that. And I was like, "Oh, you look great." It was a very short like instance. It was very Beverly Hills, but at least we break the ice. So I'm happy to announce that because I know a lot of you have been asking me about that. Then who else after oh you know nowadays Kathy Hilton is obsessed with labubus. Like she loves labubu, and of course you knew that you're gonna get a labubu when you go at Kathy Hilton's place. I don't know where is mine right now. It's probably in the bottom of like all of this. So she's partnered with this person with this company. I think it's called the La Boutique. And he always brings the best labubus. And they gave us free labubus to everyone. And we got a like or labubu over there, and we were just having fun. And then the next person that I saw was Miss Denise Richards. I have to tell you, Denise looked beautiful. Like she literally looks like her, like if she was like 30 something years old. I don't know if she did something to her face. I don't know if it's I don't care. The thing is that she was looking beautiful. We say hello, we hug, and the first thing when it is about Denise Richards is like she's going through this horrible divorce with this asshole, right? So I just wanted to know like how was she, and I was like, how are you? How's everything? Are you okay? And she just like smiled at me. She says that she is doing good, that she's going through it all. That there are days that are very hard. And she says something that it was a little bit sad at the beginning. She told me like, it's my second divorce, and I could see like my heart break a little because the way that she said it was like she definitely is very sad that she has to go through this all the time. And the only thing that I could tell her was like, look, Charlie Sheen, she was like weird. He was weird and all of that. But this time you are divorcing an actual asshole, you know. And she laughed and she says, "You are so right." And I was like, "You are doing what you need to do because that guy does not deserve you." And she just like kept laughing, and she kind of like felt like good, and I was so happy that I was able to do that for her. That she felt just a little bit better. I know that probably a lot of people are telling her similar things, but I was like you need to know. I mean, you are a beautiful woman. You have a lot of money. You do not need a little piece of shit who is daring to put his hands on you and who is not producing any money. You know what I mean? So she kind of like hugged me, and all of that, and she's letting us know that she's okay, but she's going through it. And I think when it's about divorce, even when the other person is an asshole, it's a whole process because you spend so many years with this guy. And I think when there was like this violence involved, you create a little bit of like Stockholm syndrome. So now you have to like let all of that go, and it's sad, but I know that she will be okay, and it is what it is. All right, let's move on. I'm trying to think who else I there was like a lot of like influencers, people, but that's not important right now. Um, I saw and I talked to Crystal Minkoff. She was next. Yes, I remember. I love Crystal. I mean, Crystal and I, we have been friends for a very long time now. And I love her. She is so fun. She has such a beautiful energy. She is like um she's always so happy, and she sees me and she's like, Andy, oh my god. I'm like, I love you. And we always have like this relationship. We talk sometime there, and she loved Kathy Hilton's parties. I'm pretty sure that on her podcast, Humble Brag, she's probably gonna do the same thing that I did, show you guys every single thing that we got. Because look, she was the one who taught me that you have to take everything. This a little like TBT, but like back on my first PJ party, I went over there and we have these bags, but and they are giving all of this free stuff, and I wanted it to act like I am so cool, like I will never take any of this free stuff, and you are surrounded by all of these people who have so much money and they are actual millionaires, and all of that. So I didn't want to look like the hungry guy who just needs everything. And I was just like there. I think at that time I was with my best friend because my husband was traveling. And I saw Crystal. We already like knew each other, and she say hi, blah, blah, blah. And she was the one who told me. I was like, oh, so what are you gonna do now? And she she immediately looked at me and she's like, well, I'm gonna get my free stuff. And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I mean, this is why you come here. You need to take advantage. I mean, all of this shit is for free. You want to take everything that is for free." And she was kind of like the one who told me, like, it is okay. This is why you are here. Kathy want you to have those things. This is why she invited you here. And I was like, okay, if Crystal is doing it, I'm gonna do it too. So I mean, we enjoy the whole thing so much. So this time, around, she was also like going around, but there was, I think the thing this year is like there was so many people, especially in the first hour. It's like everyone got there, at the time that it started. It was so many people, and these bags were huge. So like everyone was like going with them, and it looks like those little cars. What is the name? Like when you go to like ferry thing, and like um the cars, Latino moment guys. I know the word in Spanish. I don't know the name in English, but I hope that you know what I mean. Bump cars, bumping cars, whatever. So like everyone was like with these things everywhere, So I think Crystal was a little bit of like, you know what? I This time I'm just gonna go to like what I really, really, really want, and then I'm just gonna leave. And I was like, yeah, do you, girl? Because this is, I mean, insane. So many people. So we talked there for a little bit. She's okay. She's fine. Um, I mean, she's not returning to the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, but and I think she's kind of like every year, and like every month that goes, I think she is definitely getting more and more and more separated from like Real Housewives. So I don't know if she will return at some point. You know that I love her. I would love for Crystal to return to the show. I think she was a great housewife. But I don't think she has plans. But I don't know if they offer her if she will return. So at this point, I think back in the day, especially at the beginning, she will have like say yes. Now I see her just doing so much out there that I don't know if she actually will return to the show. Um, yeah, okay, so that was a little bit there. I saw Camille Grammer. Quick hello, nothing like major. Faye Resnick was there. I love Faye. I mean, we we have known each other for a while too. So like, I love her. She's so fun. You always have so much fun with Faye. It's insane. Um, and then I went upstairs again. Kathy was there, and Miss Sutton Stracke arrived. So this is tea over here because, girl, there are all of these crazy rumors going around that Sutton and Kathy are beefing, that they don't like each other, that they are fighting, that whatever. So I was very surprised. Like in my mind, I keep thinking, usually to these parties, a lot of like the cast from Beverly Hills come, but I was like, who is gonna be here? And I was thinking, do you think like Sutton is gonna be here? I don't know if she's actually going to be here. So she arrived there, and it was very interesting, because I can tell you, and you will see it on my videos at the end of this recap, that Sutton and Kathy are like super well. I don't know if they are BFFs, but like what I can tell you for sure is that they are definitely friends. They were hugging, they were kissing, they were laughing, they were having fun, they were talking. I talked to Sutton for a little bit. Everything related to the show. But they know what to do. I mean, she didn't want to spill any tea, like any tea. I was trying to like push it. I was like, so what did you think about the new girls? What did you think about this? And every single response was like, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to watch the show. I'm like, girl. But I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I like to see this because there are so many people putting fake rumors out there to create some kind of like division inside of the group that I like to see that you two guys are okay. And Kathy was like, I mean, we're super okay, I mean, like, yeah, sometimes Sutton can say like crazy stuff, but like we are fine, we are not fighting or anything. So I was like that was a very, very nice thing to watch right there. And good tea for you guys. So you know that when we're going into the next season, um that those two are going to be okay. I did got some tea from Beverly Hills, but I am not allowed to say it just yet. So I have to respect, because that's how this works. I have to respect. I'm not that kind of thirsty channel who is gonna go out there, and spilling all kind of tea. Because actually, what we do over here is that we support our girls. We support Real Housewife. We support Bravo, and we support a good show. But what I can tell you from what I heard is that this season is really, really, really good. And I think on my video that I did yesterday, I told you guys that from the trailer, it looked like it was giving a lot of like 2012 vibes. They told me, that when I said that, they told me like, oh, that's very interesting because one of the people who are working with the show right now is actually one of the persons who used to work with the show on the first like 5 or 6 seasons of the show. So I think that's why we actually are gonna get that old vibe that we used to love from the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. So I think that I love that. I think that's incredible. So I can tell you that I think the next season is going to be good, guys. It's gonna be giving us a lot, and it's going to giving you what you are looking for. So let's wait and see what is gonna happen there, right? Who else was in there? I'm trying to think. I know that the new girl was there, Amanda, but I didn't talk to her at all. And there was all kind of like other people, which is related to like the industry, or like all other things, But like that's not important here, I'm just trying to think like Bravo related, who else was in there. Um, but I think that was pretty much it from what I could gather. But anyways, everyone was having a great time. It was a great party. I mean, Kathy Hilton, Kathy, congratulations. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for, keeping me in your mind. I really appreciate it. And there are definitely more surprises coming soon. Okay. So, anyways, guys, like I told you, I'm going to show you now well, not some, I'm going to show you like a lot of videos from last night so you can actually be inside of Kathy Hilton's house. And also, stay tuned because later today or tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a haul with all of the gifts from Kathy Hilton's PJ party. Okay. Also, guys, I want to remind you that the third episode of my series, Surviving Real House with Baltimore Gold Strip, just went out today with Pepsi from season 3. Yes, the BFF episode with Giselle Bryan and Candice Dillard and Marisol and Alexia, Heather Gay, Whitney Rose, Leah McSweeney, and Portia Williams was there as well. So all 3 episodes are already out there. Okay, Michael the concierge, Marco the butler, and Pepsi the host. Okay, so go and watch them. Give them some love, guys. I love you. Make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch, double watch, and triple watch every single one of my videos. If you want to support my channel, the only way to do it right now is through the link in the description below. I love you guys. Enjoy the videos, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, I'm gonna take you guys with me to the very, very famous Kathy Hilton pajama party. Yes, this is an iconic party that Kathy Hilton does every single year, and I had the pleasure to be invited, and we are gonna have an amazing time. This is for an amazing cause. It's all related to the holidays. You know that Kathy Hilton, she is basically the queen of Christmas at this point, and she always does all of these amazing parties, and all the proceeds go to a specific charities. In this case, today, let me see, I'm just gonna read it for you guys. It says that all the proceedings will be benefiting Joggy's House and Camp Cocker Rescue. Also, they are asking us to bring unwrapped toys. So, of course, we went on and buy some amazing toys for the kids. We're gonna take a bunch of them today to them. And I'm just wanted to show you guys. I mean, this is what I'm wearing over here. I'm going with my husband. You wanna be on camera? And we are getting ready.
Hello.
Are you excited?
So excited. This is my first time.
This is his first time.
At the pajama party.
At the pajama party, yes.
Because she's been there before, girl.
So, yeah.
come with me and stay tuned and let's see what happened next. PJ party. All right, guys, we are literally all right. Every time we come to Kathy's, we have to take, of course, a champagne from the vending machine, right? So take the lucky coins. I choose 25. There you have it.
Where's Sutton? Right here,
I saw Sutton here.
Oh my God, how are you? I love him. I know he's a mess. And he's so freaking. That's your actually Tammy's friends. Southern mom. Where? So where are you? I'm in Dallas. Where are you?
All right, guys, that's it for today. What an amazing party. What an amazing time we had. Thank you, Kathy, so much. And thank you to every single one of you for watching. And stay tuned because there is more to come. And make sure to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.